Picture this. You post some art on Reddit, feeling proud of your work. A new follower sends you a direct message, praising what you've made. It feels good, right? But then the messages get personal, too personal. Updates keep coming, each one darker than the last, until the account stops posting altogether. Just silence. This is the thread of a user who went by the name Creative Shadow 22, the username she used before everything went quiet. Tonight on Voidwalker Abyss, we're going to read her posts, update by update, and uncover the dark psychology that can turn a so-called fan into a predator who simply whoa and let go. If you've ever ignored a weird DM, you need to stay with me. Abyss doesn't announce itself. Her original post read, "I think I have a stalker from Reddit." I posted some digital art in the Art Crit subreddit about a week ago. A guy DM'd me, saying, "Your style is incredible. It reminds me of my favorite artist." I just said thanks. He then asked for my Instagram. I told him no, I prefer to keep things here. He replied, "Fair enough, but I just love your work." The next day, there were more messages. "I saw your post history. You live in a certain city, right? It's a cool area." I had never mentioned my city recently. I blocked him immediately. Then, a new account messaged me. "Why did you block me?" "I just wanted to say hi." I blocked that account too. He just keeps coming back. Has anyone else had to deal with this? 2 days later, she posted her first update. "It's getting worse." He referenced old posts of mine, mentioning a cafe I talked about years ago, and even my dog's name. "I haven't shared my location recently at all." He said, "I just pieced it all together from your old comments." Then, he sent this message. "Your window has nice curtains." They're purple, right? My curtains are purple. I live on the second floor. How could he possibly know that? I called the police. They told me there was no direct threat yet, and to just document everything. I'm so scared. For days after that, the next update arrived. T sent photos. Not of me, but of my street, taken from right outside my building. They were time-stamped from last night. The message with them said, "I just wanted to see if you were okay." The police took a report this time and said they'd patrol the area. I haven't slept. My friends are telling me to change all my usernames and make my accounts private, but he already knows too much. Why won't he just stop? 1 week later, she made her final post. He's outside again. I saw a figure in the alley who matches the description from the photos he sent. Tall, wearing a hoodie. He rang my doorbell at 2 in the morning. I didn't answer. The police came, but by the time they got here, there was no one there. I'm moving tomorrow. This is my last post. If anyone sees accounts acting like this, be careful. Don't reply. Don't engage. Thanks for reading. Stay safe. The account never posted again. There was no goodbye, no new updates, just gone. Stories like this appear again and again on forums like Reddit's LetsNotMeet. Online fans often start with praise, then they begin to mirror your life, collecting details one by one, until they escalate to real-world contact. One user described a similar admirer who created dozens of new accounts every time they were blocked. Another posted updates about strange packages arriving at their home, with notes that said things like, "I saw you liked this online. Okay, so I thought you'd want it in person. Okay?" The pattern is almost always the same. It starts with charm, but it ends with control. So how does a stranger behind a screen become a physical threat at your front door? It's a process built on deliberate, dark psychology. First, there's mirroring and false rapport. The stalker echoes your interests, your language, even small details from your posts, all to create a feeling of we're the same. This is a classic grooming tactic designed to build trust incredibly fast. Second, they engage in information harvesting and testing. They meticulously scrape your old posts, your comments, and any hidden geotags in your photos. Then, they drop hints, like mentioning your purple curtains, to test your reaction. You engage, even out of fear. They know they can push harder. Third, escalation and boundary pushing. It begins with compliments, then moves to personal questions, and then to photos of your neighborhood. If you block them, they might try to guilt trip you, asking why are you being so mean. This tactic is designed to desensitize you to fear and make their intrusions feel normal over time. It's finally real-world leverage and control. Once they have collected enough information, they appear in person. Sometimes it's to prove their connection to you, other times it's purely to instill terror. The ultimate goal is always about power, obsession, and sometimes something far worse. Cyberstalkers often exhibit narcissistic or antisocial personality traits. They feel a sense of entitlement and lack empathy, viewing their target not as a person, but as an object to be possessed. The red flags are consistent. New accounts appearing after you block them, knowing details about your life you never shared with them, and a complete refusal to stop when you ask them to. So, how can you protect yourself? There are mindset hacks you can adopt. Never, ever reply to weird or unsettling DMs. Block and report them immediately. Go back and make your old, forgotten social media accounts private. Use unique usernames across different platforms so they can't be easily linked. Most importantly, tell your friends and family what's happening. Document everything with screenshots. And call the police early if you feel threatened. Don't wait for what they might consider an actual crime to occur. The thread from Creative Shadow 22 ended in silence. Maybe she got away and is now safe. Maybe not. We can only hope for the best. But her story is a stark reminder that every like, every comment, and every post is a breadcrumb, and predators are out there, following the trail. What about you? Have you ever had a DM that felt a little off, and then the person just kept coming back? Share your story in the comments below. You can do so anonymously. Your experience could be the warning that helps someone else. If this story chilled you, subscribe to Voidwalker Abyss and turn on notifications. Next time, we'll delve into a case where the stalker didn't just stay outside. He charmed his way inside, and we'll explore the mindset that made his victims ignore every single sign. Until then, check your DMs. The Abyss might already be watching. This is Voidwalker Abyss. Walk carefully.